All right, hello everyone, and welcome to your yoga class tonight. I'm Cal from Mystical Hug, and tonight we have a full class for you with live music from Matt, who you can't see because he's off screen. As always with class, feel free to go at your own pace. Anything I say is only a suggestion, so you're always welcome to make your own choice. Tonight we will be using, at one point, a strap. So if you don't have a strap, you can use a towel, a rope, anything at all that allows you to hook a foot. So I'll give you just a minute to grab that strap, and if you have your strap handy, or as soon as you get your strap handy, you can just come to a seated position. Take your time settling in. If your back is speaking to you at all today, you could always sit up on a pillow or just fold your mat underneath to give yourself a little lift. On your next inhale, sit up nice and tall. And on your exhale, drop your shoulders down your back. Inhale to grow long through your neck, and exhale to release your jaw, release your face. On your inhale, fill up your whole backside with breath, and on your exhale, feel yourself grounding down into the earth beneath you. Take a few more breaths here, just noticing. Begin to scan your body from the crown of your head to the soles of your feet, just noticing what you find. We tend to have one place or maybe a couple places where we store tension, where we store our worries. So just noticing if you have a place that you know of, what's going on there today, or if you don't have a place you know of yet, maybe exploring and seeing if you can find one. And if you do find a place that's holding some tension today, on your next few exhales, seeing if you can just release, let go. One of your fellow students suggested a theme for tonight be releasing. So maybe taking a moment to think about if there's anything in your life that you're ready to release tonight. You don't have to let go of it forever, but if you're ready to let go of it for now, maybe coming back to that intention throughout class anytime we take a big exhale, anytime I cue a release, seeing if you can let go of that thing, whatever it is. And noticing if there's a place in your body where you're holding on to it. And just softening that place, sending breath. And to practice that releasing, we're going to try a new breath tonight. It's called Kapalabhati breathing. So you can flutter your eyes open if you want. So Kapala means skull and Bhati means shining. So it's a skull shining breath, and it's great for detox, for release. And basically what you're going to do is exhale as if you're getting sucker punched right in the gut. So it's and then the inhale happens automatically. And so you go quickly, full deep exhale, and then inhale automatically. So if you were to put your fingers below your nose, you would feel that breath coming out really strong. So we'll just try a couple first. Lower abdomen, can see going in, in, in. All right, and then we'll just take one regular breath, deep inhale, and exhale. And after the next inhale, we'll go for it for about a minute or so. So deep inhale. Whatever pace works for you, doesn't have to be my pace. Keep going. All right, about 10 or 20 more, hang in there. And let it go. Take a few deep breaths. So this breath is great for building energy, building warmth in the body. It's great especially at the beginning of practice if you feel a little cold, not quite warmed up. But for tonight, hopefully it helped you release, detox. Let's start lying down. Well, we've already started, but let's move to lying down. Stretch your legs out long, reach your arms overhead, fluttering your fingers and toes, creating space between the webbing of your hands and feet, your fingers and toes. Reach, reach, reach. Keep reaching. And then hug your knees into your chest. Take a deep breath in. And on your exhale, bring your head towards your knees, curling into a little ball, turning on your core, your abdominal muscles. Lower back down. Hug in just your left knee. Right leg stretches out long. Use the strength of your arms to pull your leg in nice and close. Stretching your hip. A couple breaths here. Keep your neck long. That might mean just tucking your chin a bit. Let us know if the sound is okay on your end. We had a little bit of sound trouble earlier, so hopefully everything's smooth and clear for you. On your next exhale, curl up once more, knee and head coming together as close as they can, and lower it back down. Now cross your left knee all the way over the body. The hips can come up here. Left knee coming down towards the floor. Left hand reaching out in the opposite direction. You might feel this stretch in your chest, all the way down your arm. You might feel it in your back. You might feel it down your IT band for some people. That's the outside of the leg here. And breathing. One more inhale. And exhale back to center. Do what you need to balance out in the middle. Stretch your legs out long, arms overhead once more. And this time, right knee comes in, clasp the hands on your shin, hug your leg in nice and close. Neck long, keep breathing. And then cross right knee over the body for that same twist, other side. So in twists, we're quite literally wound up, so it can be harder to release. But if we practice noticing where we can soften in the twist, we can learn how to better release in life as well. Where can you soften? Where can you release? One more deep inhale. Come back to center. Balancing out in the middle, we'll take a couple rock and rolls here, rocking up and down, and eventually find your way all the way up to standing. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Just hang here, ragdoll. You can cross your hands inside your elbow creases, sway side to side. Let it all go. Releasing your lower, middle, and upper back. Releasing any concerns about where you should be today with your flexibility, so that you can more fully come into this moment, into the present, accepting the body you have today. Come back to center, turn your toes out a bit, bend your knees, come down to squat. So if this seems like a silly non-reality for you today, no worries. You can just lower your hips a little bit, bend and straighten. But if you're able to make it into squat, we're gonna move from fold to squat a few times. You can go at your own pace, or you can follow along with me. So hands come down, toes face forward, forward fold. Just breathing naturally. Toes come out 45 degrees, bending down into that squat. Pressing your elbows into your knees. Spread your legs a little bit wider. Hands come down, forward fold. Toes face forward. And maybe beginning to go a little bit quicker between the two. Noticing we're building a little bit of strength in the legs as we transition. Okay, one more round, coming down to that squat. And a forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. And roll to standing. Arms reach. And palms meet at heart center. Deep breath in. Let it all go. Hands clasped behind the back. Press your shoulders away from your ears. Drop your chin to your chest. And we'll just roll one ear to one shoulder back and forth a couple times. Go at your own pace. And back to center, mini back bend, heart reaching to the sky, and forward fold, hands reaching towards the sky, keep them clasped. And if clasping your hands isn't a possibility today, well, you have your strap or your towel nearby, you can use that. Bend your knees deeply, upper body comes up for a version of chair pose. Fold, hands to the sky. So I'll turn to the sides, you can see better. We're just going back and forth between the fold and that squat. Doesn't have to be hugely deep, we're just starting. Really building heat in the legs and the shoulders right to start. Last time, fold. And this time, drop your hands down to your lower back. Let them slide all the way down your legs. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. And rise to stand. Arms reach. And a little bend to one side. And the other. Back to center. Hands float down. Shoulder rolls. 2 more. this one. And shake it out. Alright, we got a request tonight for feet and ankles. We've got a lot of runners out there, a lot of people trying out running, so this will hopefully be helpful to everyone. So first, right foot comes pointing to the floor and just fold your toes, stretching your ankle forward. And then step it back, both legs straight to begin. Press your heel down, bend into your front leg a little bit to stretch the calf. And then from here, once you feel a stretch in your calf, bending your back knee. So bend your back knee until you feel a stretch in the ankle. Maybe the Achilles a little bit, maybe a little bit up your calf. This isn't an exact science or an exact pose. You just need to wiggle in until you feel it on your foot and ankle. Weight comes forward, step forward, and we'll just take some classic ankle rolls. Other direction. And shake it out. All right, other side. Point your left toes, fold your toes just gently, not a ton of pressure. Stretch your ankle forward. And I'll turn so you can see the view this time. So back foot comes down, back heel. Bend your front leg just a bit so you feel a stretch in the calf. And then bend that back knee so you feel a stretch in the ankle and the Achilles. All right, step forward. Ankle rolls. Left side. And another way. Shake it out. Okay, feet nice and wide. We're gonna bend into one leg and then the other. And so just feeling that maybe on the outside of your ankle. So if you're bending to the right, feeling it on the outside of the right ankle, bending to the left, outside of the left. Back and forth a couple times. All right. And then step it together. Shake it out once more. All right, so we're gonna do some classic sun salutes. And to go along with our release theme, a lot of times when I do sun salutes, I like to choose a mantra and have two different versions, one for the inhale, one for the exhale. So on the inhale, maybe welcoming something that you want to invite into your life, and on the exhale, letting go. So maybe on the inhale, may I have the strength to meet, fill in the blank, and on the exhale, may I let go of whatever you want to fill in there. So if you don't have something to fill in, maybe inhale, welcoming presence, welcoming peacefulness, maybe exhale, letting go of just anything that doesn't serve you today. All right, so we're gonna do a few rounds of sun salutes. This first round going nice and slow and breathing and wiggling into the poses. Hands come to heart center, press all 10 fingers together. Chest rises to meet your thumb, shoulders relax. On your inhale, arms reach high to the sky. Strong core, strong body. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, step back with your right foot. Take your time setting up, hips are square. The weight is in the left heel and the back foot, and slowly rise to standing. Roll your shoulders at the top, palms face forward. Back leg is straight and strong. Maybe wiggle the foot back a little further if you have the room. Maybe reach your heel a little bit closer to the ground. And then a good way to adjust the core here is to practice imagining that there's a wall right in front of you that you're pressing your palms into, and engage your core as if you were trying to press that wall away. One more inhale. And on your exhale, hands come back down. Step back for plank. Lower to your knees and all the way to the mat. Press your lower body down into the mat. Inhale for cobra. Just a couple breaths here, shoulders away from your ears. And on your next exhale, press to all fours and downward dog. Pedal out your feet. And then come to stillness for a couple deep breaths. Hips high, head relaxed. Where can you soften? Where can you let go? And slowly walk to the front of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. And roll to standing. Arms reach. Palms meet at heart center. Take a couple breaths here. Feel your own strength rising from the ground. Pulling in your center and extending out the crown of your head. The skull is shining. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, forward fold, letting go. Inhale, lift halfway, gathering that presence, that peace. Exhale, release. Plant your hands, step your left foot back. Go ahead, take your time, wiggling into position. And as you're ready, slowly come up to a high lunge. Palms spread wide. Maybe imagining pressing into that wall to squeeze your belly button into your spine. Grow tall. One more inhale. And hands come down. Step back for plank. Lower all the way down. Inhale, cobra. One more inhale. Exhale, lower. And press back for all fours and downward dog. Settling right into downward dog this time. When you're ready, slowly walk to the front of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold and release. And rise. Hands come to heart center, close your eyes and breathe. Taking a moment to come back to noticing your body today. Coming back to any places of tension you noticed from the beginning of class, just checking in. All right, so we're gonna keep going with the sun salutes. This time you can choose any version you'd like. If it was a little too energizing keeping the knee up, you can always lower your knee on the lunge. If you want to up level a little bit, you can do that chaturanga. You don't have to come down to your knees. You can flow right into low plank and upward facing dog. But whatever version you choose, we're going to go a little faster this time with the breath. And I encourage you, since we got the wiggles out on the first time, to really notice in between the poses, can you move with purpose? Can you rein in the wiggles? So straight to the pose. Hands come to heart center. Inhale, deep breath, arms to the sky. Exhale, any version of a fold. Lift halfway. fold once more, hands plant, step back for lunge. This time go right for it, high lunge, maybe reaching the arms to the sky this time. Bringing it down for plank. Step back. Lower all the way down. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. And downward dog. Walk to the front of the mat or jump. Inhale, lift halfway. Oh, there's a flax seed on my mat. Exhale, fold. I'll just put that right there in case I get hungry. And slowly rise. Arms reach, we'll go right into the next round. Exhale, forward fold. Lift halfway. Of course, feel free to go at your own pace. Exhale, fold. Step back with the left foot. And right into that high lunge. Bringing it down. Step back for plank. Lower down. Cobra or upward facing dog. And exhale, this time child's pose. Walk your hands forward as far as they can go, stretching through your shoulders, and drop your forehead down to the mat. Is there anything else you can let go of in this moment? If so, let it just dissolve through the palms of your hands down into the earth. Let it flow from your forehead right down into your mat. As you release, as you let go, you make space in your body for new experiences, new ideas. Space for a deeper breath. A few more deep breaths here. As you're ready, move mindfully, come to all fours. Downward dog. Walk or jump to the front of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Slowly roll to stand. Arms reach. Hands to heart center. Close your eyes and breathe. All right, one more sun salute each side. This time we're gonna add on a little bit. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, step your right foot back, drop your knee down to the mat. Left hand comes to left thigh, twist, open. Keep lengthening as you twist. One more inhale. Exhale, come back to center. Rock back, straighten your front leg. Toes stay down. Maybe give yourself a little massage in the ankle or the top of the shin. Rock forward. Chest proud and open. And then rock back. Toes come up towards the face this time. This time, rock all the way forward. Untuck your back toes if they're tucked to press into the top of the foot. And then rise on up. Hands come to the top of the thigh. sink down into that lunge if it feels good. If it's too much on the knee, you can always lift the back leg. And then maybe just coming back and forth a little bit. Sitting up and then sinking back down. And then plant the hands once more, tuck the back toes. This time we're going to step back to three-legged dog. So left foot rises high to the sky. Keep your hips square to start. And then if you want to try lifting your leg higher, you can pivot your hips open. Left foot reaches a little bit higher. Come back to center. Step it all the way through for pigeon. Start nice and tall, and then lengthen through your spine as you come down any amount that feels good. Relax your forehead down on your forearms. Or if it doesn't reach today, you can just stay where you are. Take deep breaths into your backside body and full exhales. Releasing any tension. Take your time mindfully walking yourself back up. Tuck your back toes, step back, downward dog. Walk or jump to the front of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. And rise. Arms reach. Palms meet at heart center. Breathe here. Okay, last round, other side. Inhale, arms reach. Forward fold. Half lift. Exhale, release. Bend your hands, step your left foot back. Drop your knee. And we'll take that same twist, other side. Right hand to right leg. Growing along. Belly button into the spine to twist a little deeper. Inhale, grow long. Unwind back to center. And rock back. Keep your toes down. Give yourself a little massage on the top of the shin, the ankle, foot. Rock forward, shine your chest. And then rock back once more. This time toes reach towards the face. Keep a nice long spine if you can. Keep those deep breaths and full exhales coming and going. Come forward once more, all the way forward. Press into the top of your back left foot and hands come to the thighs, sinking deep. Very nice hip flexor opener here. Maybe going back and forth, pulling your hip back a little bit, and then sinking down a little further. Put your hands on the mat, tuck your back toes, lift your knee, step your right foot back for downward dog. 3-legged, right leg reaches. And then maybe stacking the hips to reach your right leg higher. Trying to keep the shoulders square here if you can. Mine like to go a little awry. And then pull it all the way through, pigeon on the other side. First, nice and tall, lengthen your spine, and then come forward any amount, relaxing down. Noticing where your mind is and just bringing it back if it's not here in this present moment. When you're ready, slowly walk your way all the way back up. Left leg swings around. Come to cross-legged, the front of your mat. Sit up nice and tall, arms reach to the sky, and we'll take a little twist to the left side. Go to that first place of resistance first, breathe there, and then only when you get permission, go a little bit further. One more inhale, grow tall. And exhale, unwind. Take a couple breaths in the middle. Notice how it takes a minute for the body sometimes to catch up from that deep twist. Arms reach to the sky, inhale. And exhale, twist to the other side. Once you get to that place of resistance, take a few breaths. Then, and only when your body gives you the go-ahead, you can go a little further. One more inhale, grow tall. And exhale, unwind. Take a few breaths in the middle. You can close your eyes here. Letting your shoulders relax. Your head and neck tall but relaxed. One of the ideas in yoga that took me a little while to fully understand is the idea of accepting things how they are. So releasing the desire to wish, the desire for things to be different than they are. And so that doesn't mean that we accept everything as it is as okay, or that we don't try to change things. But by realizing and accepting things how they are, we can move forward and make the changes we want to see. So if there's something you're wanting to release and let go of, first accepting how it really is. Allowing yourself the space to experience the emotions, the feelings that you have fully, so that then you can let them go. Our emotions are always trying to teach us something, and so sometimes if we just pause and listen, they're quicker to dissolve. So if there's something you want to release today, taking this next few breaths to be fully present with that thing. And if it's helpful, maybe taking this mantra and filling in the blank at the end. May I have both the strength and gentleness to let go of. May I have the strength and gentleness to let go. When you're ready, come all the way back down to the mat. This time, grab your strap, or if you're just joining us, you can make do without your strap. But if you have a strap or a blanket or towel or anything, if it's a blanket, it should be like a throw blanket sort of a vibe. Come on all the way down to your back and hook your strap around your left foot. Foot comes to the sky and pull it in as close as you can towards your face. Don't worry if it's not perfectly straight or not going very far today. Only if it feels good, you can straighten that right leg. We're just gonna breathe. Just a few more deep breaths here. And then moving your foot to the right until it comes in line with about your right ear or a little bit further. You're probably feeling a stretch all the way down the outside of your leg, down your IT band. And then from here, pull your leg in a little closer and breathe. 5 or 10 deep breaths here. And if you have the space where you are, you can drop your foot all the way to the right side. Hips can come up here. Maybe feeling it a little bit in the outside of your hip as well. Use the strength of your core to bring your leg back to center. Strap comes to the left hand. Open your leg all the way to the left side. Arm comes out to the right. Right arm to the right, that is. So if your foot doesn't come all the way to the floor, that's okay. Mine's a couple inches above the floor, and I'm still feeling a great stretch. Trying to keep your shoulders down, and if they come up a little, that's okay, but working to keep your shoulders down and your hips down too. bring it in. We're going to come to a half happy baby here. So you have your strap if you need it, or you can just bring your hand to the outside of your foot and pull your knee in towards your armpit. So to create a little resistance, you can press your foot back into your hand as you press your hand into your foot. And then release that. Hug your foot in. You can give yourself just a little foot massage. Pressing into the arches of your foot. And then relax. You can stretch that leg out long, give it a wiggle. And we'll move on to the other side. Loop your strap around your right foot. Right leg high to the sky. And only if you want to, straightening that left leg. So this can be a little bit more active, pulling your leg in closer, breathing through what might be a little bit of discomfort, pressing into your heel. Maybe going an inch or two further, if it feels okay. And then crossing so that your foot is in line with your left ear. So right foot comes a little to the left side. Pull the leg in once more. And then if you have the space, letting the leg fall all the way to the left side. It's okay if hips come up. So this is a great little series to do if you're watching TV. Of course, as a yoga instructor, I should never encourage watching TV when you're doing yoga, but I definitely encourage doing yoga when you're watching TV. So with this one, you can do it all. Use the strength of your core to come back to center. And then right leg comes all the way to the right leg, to the right side. But right leg comes to the right leg too. That's a real truism there. And if you're like me and you have a giant chocolate bar looking credenza, then you've got to work around that. Just a few more deep breaths here, trying to keep your shoulders down if you can. You can bring your left hand to your left hip to keep that down. And then bend your knee and hug it in for half happy baby. Maybe pressing your hand into your foot, foot into your hand. And then bringing your foot in to just give yourself a little massage in the arch of your foot. And then relax your leg back down. Bend your knees. We'll take just a little bridge pose here. Hands by your sides. Press down into your heels, lift your hips, and then wiggle your shoulder blades together to clasp your hands. Hips reach a little higher. Chest reaching up towards your chin. And slowly lower. Arms come out wide like a big T. Knees come into the chest, and we'll just drop them over to the left. Inhale. Exhale to center. And over to the other side. and then just go back and forth at your own pace. We'll be here for about a minute, so you might even want to stay on one side and take a few breaths, and then switch to the other. Freestyle. Get a ton of requests for tonight, but hopefully I got in everyone's request. Someone requested a restorative class, so I'm going to do a video this week and post that for anyone who wants something that's good for just before bed or after a challenging day. Alright, when you're ready, come back to center, drop your feet back down, and take your time finding your final resting pose, Savasana. Like I missed a comment. Oh, hi Selena, good to see you. And thanks to everyone so much for joining tonight. So wherever you are, relax your entire body, melting down into the surface beneath you. Taking a final scan of your body from the crown of your head to the soles of your feet. And seeing if there's anywhere else you can release tonight. Imagine that your body is surrounded by a glowing white light. The light is the perfect temperature for you right now. This light brings nourishment, brings healing. With each inhale, feel that light entering your body. Knowing that this light will seek out whichever place in your body needs it the most. You are supported. Allow yourself to be held by the calming energy of this light. This light is now filling your entire body and surrounding your body. This healing energy awakens your own cells, your own body's natural ability to heal itself, balancing your immune system, supporting healthy blood flow, supporting healthy muscles. This white light is both calming and activating your digestive system. It's releasing your lungs so that they can take in full breaths. take a few more moments here, just basking in the glow of this healing energy. As you settle in, as you relax even deeper, you start to notice something. You realize that this light is not external, but it comes from within. This healing energy is inside of you and has the ability to not only bring your own body into balance and harmony, but to heal those around you. Place your right hand on your belly and your left hand on your chest. And as you breathe, feel this healing energy pulsing through your hands, radiating from within to every inch, every cell of your body. Reaching out beyond, skull shining, heart shining, toes shining. You realize that perfect self is always there. You realize that you are exactly where you need to be on your journey, even if it's not where you thought you would be. That everything that has led you to where you are has taught you something. And no matter what's ahead, you have the strength to meet it with grace. You have the gentleness to meet it with peace. And you are in touch with your true self, your most kind, your best self, so that you can see the world as it is and be the change that you want to see. You are this healing light. Keep it with you for the rest of your night, the rest of your week, and the rest of your life. Thank you so much for practicing with Matt and I tonight. I appreciate you all from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Namaste. Right, take your time waking up or just stay relaxed as long as you like. We'll be here with you next Tuesday. Reach out and let us know what you thought of the class and let us know what we can do for you between now and Tuesday. Have a great night.